Hello, you guys. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
I'm all
Good
right. Thanks
evening,
for asking.
teacher.
Good evening. All right. Uh, thank you for being here on time. Laura, Monica, Jennifer, Jensen, Katie, Diego, Ronnie, Claudia, Jose, Edwin, and Ivania. Okay, give me just 1 second.
Teacher.
Hello. Yeah.
Teacher.
Yes.
De las exposiciones no son para ahora, ¿verdad?
The what? I'm sorry. The presentations.
Yes.
Yes, they are for today. I'm
Will be
kidding.
I remember,
tomorrow.
I'm
I
kidding.
remember that you say that it will be tomorrow,
I'm
not today.
kidding.
Oh my God,
Don't
teacher.
scare me. Don't scare me, teacher. Don't play with my brain. Don't play with my mind.
No, I'm just.
Don't play with our feeling.
No, they are for tomorrow. Yeah, and I hope
Okay.
you are ready for them. All right. So, yeah, but don't worry. For tonight, it was the oral. I mean, no, I'm not sorry. The forum, forum number 2, and talking about it, we have a big issue here, cause I only have. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me check on that right now, real quickly. I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people. So I don't have the forum of 14 people, which is scary.
Teacher, I already have it, but I am in a horrible traffic right now. So I will send it to you when I arrive home.
Perfect. All right. Awesome.
Teacher, me too. Me too. Just some
Monica,
minutes. Around.
but I got
15 minutes.
your forum.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got your form, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it's okay.
Teacher,
No,
I have a
teacher,
question.
I'm going to home.
All right. Okay, take care. Take care. All right.
Thank you.
All
We have
righty.
to send you the forum, or it's like a exposition
No, you need to
presentation.
send me the form like the first one, like in a PDF or a Word document.
Oh,
Yep.
I saw it was a presentation. I did a presentation for it. Okay,
Oh, no.
let me cover to may I convert to PDF and send you.
You can send me the presentation if you want, or if you want to convert it, it's okay. Either or. It's
Perfect.
okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Very good. I was reading some of them. They are super creative. I love some of them. Well, the ones I've read, because they were telling me about sulfur. So there is one I love, which is the avogurt. It's a combination of yogurt and avocado. So that was very creative, you know. A bed. I think the bed was for Ronnie, who created a special bed and different things. So very good. I'm pretty pleased with them. I'm going to start reading them. No, not tonight. I'm super tired. Maybe tomorrow morning. All right. So I will start reading them carefully to see if there's anything wrong with them. Okay, guys. So welcome again. I sent the list of the groups that are supposed to be ready for tomorrow. Okay, for the oral presentations that we have for tomorrow. So please for tomorrow be here on time, because we are going to start right away, maybe at 8:05 with the presentations with group number 1 until group number 4, so we can have time in order to talk about the presentations, right? Eric,
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Sorry, I have the homework in my personal laptop. Can I send you right now?
Sure, you can. Yep,
Thank you.
definitely. All right. Very good. Okay, guys. So, Salvador, hello, Salvador. How are you?
Nice teacher. I have happy for the start class in English teacher.
All right, all right. So, how was your day? Did you have a lot on your plate?
Play.
Uh-huh. Did you have a lot on your plate? Did you
Eh,
have a lot on your plate tonight? I mean, not
how-
tonight, but during the day.
I don't know play teacher.
Plate. Look at that.
Plate.
Look at the phrase. Is in the chat. Did you have a lot on your plate? Like, were you busy? Were you busy today?
Ah, okay.
So
Eh,
that expression is the same as were you busy?
eh, in last weekend
Uh-huh.
visit my grandmother.
You visited your grandmother. All right,
Yes.
perfect.
Mhm.
Where does she live?
Eh, she is shit.
She what?
She
Uh-huh.
is shit. My grandmother, she is shit.
What do you mean? Okay, clarify that word. I don't understand what you're telling me.
Ella está enferma.
Oh, sick.
Sick. Sorry,
Okay,
teacher.
don't scare me, Salvador. Don't scare
Sick.
me. All
Sick.
right.
She is
Oh my
sorry,
goodness.
teacher.
And I was like, oh my God.
Sick.
The same thing here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A new
Oh,
word.
Yeah.
my grandmother is she
Is
sick
she sick? All right. I'm sorry about that. Is she taking medicines or is she in the hospital?
in the house, teacher, is the
Oh,
I help you assist nurse every day.
oh, she has a nurse
Oh,
taking care
Yes,
of her?
yes, teacher,
Oh,
in
I
your
see.
house.
Okay. At least there is someone like taking good care of her. So that's good, you know? So hopefully she's gonna be better, Salvador. So I wish her the best. All right.
She
So let's
is a crash the cerebral crashed.
she crashed her skull.
ACV, ACV, derrame cerebral, teacher, en English.
Oh,
Crashed es
I
como,
see.
ujú.
Oh, she had a stroke.
Ah, okay,
She had a
teacher.
stroke. Stroke is derrame cerebral. So she
Ah,
had a
okay.
stroke.
She
Oh,
had
I'm
a stroke.
sorry. I'm sorry to hear about that. But hopefully she will be better soon, okay? She will be
Okay,
better.
teacher.
I'm pretty sure about it. So, okay. So thank you. Thank you, Salvador, for sharing your
Teacher,
uh
good evening,
good evening, Jose.
Francisco.
Oh, Francisco. Francisco Jose Garcia. How are you, Jose? How are you, Francisco?
I'm fine, teacher.
All right.
I am driving, teacher.
All right. Drive safely. All right.
Okay. Teacher, tengo una consulta.
Yes.
Vi que puso en el chat que ahora es la exposición.
No, they are for tomorrow. I was just reminding you, that was a friendly reminder about the presentation for tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thank you,
Very
teacher.
good. Thank you, Francisco. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. Okay, so guys, let's begin with the class for tonight. I hope that you had a great weekend. I don't know what you did, but I hope you had a great one. Give me one. Okay, so we can start the class for today. Remember that basically, in theory, this is the last class in theory, because tomorrow we have the presentations, which I am pretty sure they will take like most of the time. And on Wednesday, we have the final exam. So again, in theory, this is going to be the last theoretical class. All right. and tomorrow and Wednesday is going to be practice. Okay, so let me start the slides for tonight, for this day. So let's see. This is going to be class number 23, Monday 4th. So let's begin with this one. This is going to be the conversation topic for you. Let's see. Please help me. I saw Jocelyn. Jocelyn Alvarez, please help us read the question for tonight.
Okay, teacher, good evening. And how do you find a balance between work and personal life?
All right. So that is the question for tonight, guys. How do you, don't talk about your husband, your wife, or your cousins, not you. How do you find a balance between work and personal life? You know that sometimes it's pretty hard to find that balance, right? Because maybe we are super swamped with the many things at work, or we are doing so many things in our personal life. So sometimes it's pretty hard to find the balance. So that's the question that we have for tonight. How do you find the balance between your job and your personal life? Personal life is like family, time for yourself, time for your friends. So how do you find the balance right there? Monica, do you have any question? Monica Urbina, do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Oh, I see your hand up.
Sorry.
All right, it's okay. So we are going to discuss that in the groups. One more time, I need you to speak. I want to hear you speaking in English, all right? I will be taking notes as usual to see if there's anything we can correct or maybe not, all right? So let me create the groups right now. Remember, let's see, Monica, Barbarena, can you repeat the question just to make sure everything is clear?
Yes, teacher.
All right.
The question is, how do you find a balance between work and personal life?
Perfect. Okay, very good. Guys, let's go. No Spanish, just English. I will be monitoring the groups. Remember, I'll be taking notes. Let's go. See you there. See you in the groups.
Right, teacher.
Yep.
I already sent you my forum. All right.
Okay, excellent. Let me check right now, Jensen. Perfect. I just got it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I forgot that in my pensamiento, ¿verdad? Pensé que iba a ser una presentación así como lo que vamos a hacer mañana.
Oh, I see.
Entonces, ayer preparé todo eso, sin embargo, considero que es demasiado extenso, así que solo le mando la parte del...
It's okay.
De lo que perfect.
Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Monica, Barbarena, did you get?
No, please, teacher, send me a room, please.
All right, give me just 1 second, Monica. Let's go to room number 2. Okay. All right.
Teacher.
Yep.
For the moment I'm listening. I am away in my home.
All right. Okay, it's okay, Wendy.
Teacher, I am working right now. In 1 hour, my finish my report.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Sometimes I have my self-care with time with my friends. For example, on the weekend, I share with my some friend a coffee or a breakfast. This is my life. I organize my time in my schedule at work, all my activities, and I don't try work at home.
Okay, for me, I leave work on Fridays at 2 p.m. So I try to leave all my tasks closed. And when I get home, I try to disconnect and do my
To learn English, since in that case, I don't have time to practice in my job because I drive all the day and I need to be concentrated in my way because it's very dangerous if I just try while I am driving, and that's it, I think.
Okay. Well, in my case, one of the things is I try to arrive early to my work, and I try to finish my work on time. But at the end, return my home early. And another thing is take advantage my time on the office. I don't know. This is that thing I try to do for I have a balance on my work life and my personal life. What about you, Monica?
Well, sometimes I try to listen something at work, and at noon, time to lunch, I read a little or found some information about the topics of the class, and I like listen English, and sometimes when I have
Sometimes, yeah, it's so difficult. I have solved problem that I take maybe 2 weeks to solve, just in one algorithm. So yeah, sometimes it's very hard, but not always.
Okay. Days is more of
Now you always have work to do, but is control. You have to solve or you have done before, so you have to only replicate, sorry, what you have done. But in other case, now you have to think a lot how to do it.
Okay, nice. Teacher,
What about
in,
you, Salvador?
teacher, in your case, how do you have that balance between family and work and Paris?
I find the time. You know, sometimes it's pretty hard, but when I finish my job, like during the week, it's pretty hard because I have to work like every single day and same routine every day. But like when the weekend is coming, I disconnect myself. I don't check my phones. So if you send me a message on Saturday or Sunday, I won't check it. Definitely until Monday. I try to disconnect myself from everything. So that's, in order to find a balance. And that's what you should do too. Disconnect on the weekends and dedicate the time for your family, right? That's
Right,
what we
teacher.
need to do.
His
Yeah, that's
case,
what I do.
teacher, is
Yeah.
a great case. Okay,
Yeah.
what is your most complicated routine in the week?
During the week, well, I have my being a teacher is very complicated, and I have to be preparing classes. You have to be grading things. You have to be evaluating stuff. You have to be writing reports. I mean, every work is difficult, right? But if you love doing what you do, it's okay, right? So that's it. It's a little complicated, but I love what I
Okay.
do. So that's what it matters.
What do you live most about the hub in
What do
general?
what do you what?
What do you live most about the hub?
Leave? What do you leave?
What do
What do
you
you,
like? Sorry, teacher,
what do I like about my job?
Yes, teacher.
Teaching people, sharing my knowledge with people.
Interaction, different people.
Yeah, I interact with different people, especially teenagers and adults. Because kids, I don't like them too much. They are very complicated sometimes. But yeah, that's what I do. All right, that was a very good question. Thank you, guys. Did everybody speak? Yeah. All right, let's go to the main session.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's coming back. So just give me a couple of minutes to come here. Okay, so in the meantime, let's see. Eric, how do you find the balance between your job? Because I was listening and it's pretty complicated sometimes, How do you find that balance between your job and your personal life? Especially you that you have a family.
I have told with the team that it's so complicated for me. Believe it or not, I have solved many problems when I'm sleeping or when I outside walking or something ordinary. So it's for me it's too difficult handle it this part. But sometimes I obligate myself to clear my mind and say, okay, the things of the work in the work. But sometimes I can do it.
Definitely.
My
Now,
is running.
when you tell me I oblige myself to clear my mind, what do you mean clear, or what activities you do in order to clear your mind?
Speak with my wife or have family time, reading a book or even just watch TV. I don't think in anything about that. I just clear my mind.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. All right. Danilo Alvarado, how do you handle work and family, or work and friends? How do you handle that?
It's very hard, but in my case, I was tell my partners, when I working, I thinking only the work. But when I stay with my family, I thinking only on my son and my wife.
All right.
But I try put the things, only one things for a moment. In this case, only the class.
All right.
I try only the class. Sometimes it's very hard because people come.
Yeah, that's true.
Talk or noise, many things, but I try and focus only one thing.
Excellent. Very good. All right. Thank you, Danilo. Jennifer and then Diego. Mira. Let's go, Jennifer.
Okay, teacher. In my case, I try to balance the money in my family. For example, all years, it's difficult because my only day off is Friday. And my daughter is come here to study, right? And also nowadays it's not complicated because she doesn't have the school, right? I try to spend time with them. For example, I disconnected my cell phone, social media, or whatever other things. I try to spend time with my family.
All right, excellent. That's what we have to do. Try to find the time for our families. Pretty cool. Thank you, Jennifer. What about you, Diego Mira?
Okay, in my case, my work is only presential, so I have only time to advance in my work in the office. Out
All
of the office, I get disconnected of my work. So
right.
I do whatever I want. I go for coffee and sweet breads. I don't know, play video games, watch series, a lot of things to keep balance between my work and
Cool.
my personal life. But nowadays, I detected a little lack of my knowledge on laws, so I have to study more.
All right. All right. That's good. That's good that you detected that. So you have to improve on it. All right. Thank you, Diego. Very good. And I want to hear one more. Monica Urbina. So Monica, being a teacher is pretty complicated. How do you find yourself? Well, I mean, the time in order to enjoy yourself and your family.
How I said in the past class, I don't have a traditional marriage because I'm a workaholic. Sometimes I have 3 works, sometimes, because I work in a editorial at
All
the
right.
university and the school. So my husband is a big father and is a independent person.
Is he a
He
teacher
knows.
too?
No.
Oh, okay.
He do other things,
All right.
but
Excellent.
I really don't have how do you say preocupación?
Worry. We don't have any worry.
I don't worry for my home because they do the things when
Everything.
I can do it,
Nice.
and I have holidays. I have 7 weeks at the end at school, and I have some weeks in the middle of the year.
All right.
So
Yeah, that's good.
mhm, I sorry, I forget how do you say aprovecho.
I take advantage.
I take advantage of my time with my daughter, sometimes with my husband.
All right. Excellent. Pretty cool, Monica. And let's see one more and we finish with that one. I want to hear Francisco Garcia. How do you find the time for yourself and your family when you are working? How do you balance work and a personal life?
¿Entendiste la pregunta? El balance.
Yeah. How do you find the balance between work and personal life?
In my case, is very difficult because my job is, what do you say, básicamente?
Basically,
analysis. I am pendiente.
Pendiente de que te falta algo o pendiente de
Estar
que
pendiente.
estar al tanto.
Ajá.
All right. I am aware of.
Yes.
I am always aware of.
I am aware of my things. Sometimes I stay in the office
Mhm.
at the night.
At night.
Incluso,
Even.
even para decir de madrugada, teacher.
Even at dawn. Even at dawn. Dawn, madrugada. So even at dawn.
Even at dawn, it's very difficult to balance with my family because hace poco.
Recently.
Recently, I am sick.
I was sick.
I was sick of, ¿cómo se le dice? Este granito, como que fuego, teacher. Herpes.
Herpes.
Herpes for extremely stress.
Because of stress. A causa de, we use because of. A causa de, because of stress.
Yes.
Because
of stress.
I know it's hard. Yeah. And
what
do you do on the weekends?
Generally, I wake up late. I rest the most. Lo más que pueda, the most I can.
No, in that cases, I rest as much as I can. I rest as much as I can. All right.
Yes.
Lo más que puedo. I must as much as I can.
I think I have I am having ¿cómo decir estabilizar?
Yes.
Establishment?
No. Establishment is different. I need to, and maybe as oh, I forgot the word. Stable. I need to stable my life.
Yes.
If that's what you want to say.
The work life.
The work life.
All
right. Work life and work and personal life.
Yeah.
You need to find a balance. Definitely.
With the time with my family.
Yes, that's true. Yep, you need to find it. Otherwise, you are going to get sick. All right. So you need to find the time. All right. Well, thank you, Francisco. And thank you, everybody. Now, I took notes of 4 sentences that maybe they are not that bad, but they are too Spanish right now. So they are very little translated from Spanish to English. So maybe we can shape the sentences in a different way. Let me show you the sentences right here, and you tell me if there is another way that we can say the same thing. Number one, I shared my friends a coffee. Give me 1 second. Let me make it bigger. All right, I think it's good. All right. So I share my friends a coffee. I understand the idea. Definitely. I understand it. But maybe there is a better way to say that. How can you say you know, I share my friends a coffee.
Take a little time.
I
Take notes.
share a
Change
coffee.
the order.
Oh, maybe the order? Okay, maybe. I share a coffee.
A coffee with my
With-
friends.
My friends.
Okay.
My friends.
With my friends. Okay, that's another. That's an alternative number one. It's perfect. It's a lot better than this one. So this one sounds much better. Okay. Now, another one. Diego Mira, he used a very common way to say this. He said, we, my friends and I, right? We go for a coffee. It's the same thing. So we go for it. It's like I share a coffee with my friends. So this one is much better because this is more native. All right, it's more natural. So we go for it. We go for a coffee with my friends. All right. Now, this one, I listen something at work. Who can tell me what's the error? What is the error here that we get?
I listen to.
All right. Listen to, all right? If it's music or anything, you listen to something at work. Okay, very good. Now, what about this one? Sometimes when I have a time. The person who said this one was like, sometimes when I have a time, I go with my friends to the park. We go to the cinema. So what's the error?
We have to remove the second A, maybe? Sometimes when
Exactly.
I have time.
Exactly. We
Or
don't need this one. Very good, Eric. Thank you. Because time is uncountable. So we don't need an A, right? We don't need an A. Okay. And this one. This is good. This is a very good example of literal translation from Spanish to English. How I say in the past class. So how can
Class.
how can I say, como dije en la clase, me imagino
As I said before.
as I said, all right, as I said, you can say, as I said in the breakout room, all right, cada uno de los cuartitos o lo de las sesiones pequeñas a las que nos vamos cuando los divido se llaman breakout rooms. So, as I said in the breakout room, okay, this and this and that. All right, good job. Okay, so try to apply those corrections in the future so you can sound a little bit better. All right, so let's go. Activity number 2, we are going to listen. All right, so let me go for it. Oh, let's go with this one. Guys, what is a first aid kit? What is a first aid kit? What is that?
like primeros auxilios in Spanish.
Primeros.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Now, why do I need a first aid kit? Why do I need that?
For any emergency,
For any emergency? Where, Ivania?
at work or at
work,
home.
at home. All right.
Yes.
Do you personally have a first aid kit at home? You do?
Really?
Yes,
No.
Wendy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Laura, good, Eric. Yeah, it's
Yes,
very good. Yes, Monica, Miranda, yeah. It's pretty good to have a basic first aid kit at home in case of an emergency. All right. So this is what we're going to listen about right now. So let's go. You know what to do for that. Look at these expressions. In a pickle. Ivania, what is in a pickle?
A difficult situation.
All right. Example?
Yeah. you'll find yourself in a real pickle if you don't have enough water during an emergency.
All right. In a pickle. You can be in a real pickle if you go to the supermarket and you don't bring money with you. All right? That's a real pickle. All right. Can you tell me another example of a pickle? What could be another example of in a pickle?
Maybe teacher when you forget your keys from your house.
When you forget, what do you say?
At the house.
But when you forget what? I'm sorry, you're cutting off.
The keys from your house.
The keys on the house.
Oh, the keys.
The keys.
Oh, yes, that's true. Definitely. When you forget the keys, and that's a real pickle because there's no way to get into the house, right? Very good.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, Monica Barberena. What is hang loose, Monica? Number 2.
Hang loose, relax, or stay calm.
Example.
Tell the people to hang loose until help arrives.
All right. So I can say, hey, Monica, you need to hang loose. All right. You need to calm down. Hang loose. Relax. Stay calm. All right.
It's like chill out, teacher.
No. Chill out is like relax, but having fun with your friends, for example. I'm going to chill out with my friends. That is relaxing, but having fun, right? That is it's in a different context, all right? But if it's an emergency, you use calm down or stay calm or hang loose, all right? Now, walkie. Maybe this is new for all of us. Walkie, Jessica Miranda, what is walkie?
Wacky, silly, or foolish.
All right.
My
Example?
my brother have the wacky idea of packing 20 bottles of ketchup in his emergency kit instead of water.
All right. So that's key. It's a synonym of silly, foolish, dumb. All right. He had the wacky idea of doing this. All right. So we have some questions here that we are going to read before we listen to the audio. Wendy, please read number 1 and the options. Please.
Okay. The man didn't mention a as an emergency. Snowstorm, power failure, tornado.
All right. Continue with the next one, Francisco Garcia. Number 2 and the options.
What points in mentioning about weather? You should buy spring weather in bottles in advance.
All right.
Having a weather filter to clean weather can be helpful.
All right.
Bacteria in weather can cause serious illness.
Okay, very good. Continue with number 3, Jensen.
What is an important point about food and emergency kits? Cooking warm meals can lift people's spirits. Buying easy to prepare food is ideal. Packing sweeties is unwise for a health reason.
All right, good. Let's continue with the next one. Please help me, Jemima. According to the woman.
According to the woman, her image of an emergency shelter is a place that is very overcrowded and dirty, where people work together under difficult conditions. The lads at work would
All right, lacks adequate food and water. All right, continue, Katie. Number 5 and the last question.
People with small children should be prepared with basic art supplies, pack plenty of snacks and treats, carry a smartphone with movies.
Excellent. Katie, what is plenty of? Plenty of, what is that?
I don't know, teacher.
Any idea, guys? What is plenty of?
Maybe
Enough.
Enough.
A lot of.
Enough?
Full of, maybe.
A big amount of.
A snack, more snack.
Many, all right. A lot of. Good, good. All right. Now, let's see. What about this one?
Sorry, teacher. Plenty is a synonym of a lot of and many.
Yes, exactly. That's correct. Very, very good. All right. So now let's listen to the audio and let's try to answer the questions. Let's go.
Hey, Tim, so are you doing some last-minute shopping before the weekend?
Well, actually, I'm looking for supplies to put together 72-hour kits for each member of my family.
72-hour kit? What's that?
Basically, a 72-hour kit contains emergency supplies you would need to sustain yourself for 3 days in case of emergency, like an earthquake.
An earthquake? We haven't had an earthquake in years.
Well, you never know. You have to be prepared. Hey, if earthquakes don't get you, it could be a flood, hurricane, snowstorm, power outage, fire, alien attack.
Alien attack?
Well, you never know. Think of any situation in which you might find yourself without the basic necessities of life, including shelter, food, water, for over a period of time.
So what do you keep in a 72-hour kit?
Well, you should have enough food and water to last you 3 days. And you might want to pack a basic water filter or water purification tablets in case your only water source turns out to be a murky pool of bug-infested water.
Ugh.
Hey, sometimes you don't have a choice. And as for food, you should keep it simple. Food that requires no preparation and that doesn't spoil, and no canned goods because they are often too heavy and bulky.
Okay, that makes sense.
And unless you have a can opener or the can has a pull tab lid, you'll have to use a rock or something to open them.
Instant mashed green beans.
Yeah, and energy bars, beef jerky, and a mix of nuts, raisins, and chocolate are possibilities.
Food might be nasty, but I guess you could survive. Barely.
Well, the food doesn't have to taste bad. Just select things that are easy to prepare. And you might want to include some basic comfort foods, like a couple of candy bars. Then you have to decide on the type of shelter you might need.
A hotel sounds nice.
Yeah, but that's really not an option. The reality is that you might have to evacuate to a shelter, possibly with hundreds or thousands of other people.
That doesn't sound very fun. Everyone packed together like sardines in a can, unsanitary conditions, disease.
Now you're sounding paranoid. But if a shelter isn't available, you might be completely on your own. So I always pack an emergency sleeping bag or a small, lightweight tent in the event I have to survive on the street or in a park.
Oh, wow.
And among other things, you should pack a flashlight, portable radio, extra batteries, a small first aid kit, personal items like a toothbrush or toothpaste. Having a change of clothing is also important.
What about money? I have a credit card.
Right, like that's going to help you when the power is out. You'd better be prepared with coins and cash, and having small bills is a must.
So, what do you do to communicate with other family members in case you get separated?
Oh, in that case, I always pack two-way radios to communicate with the group. You can never depend on cell phones.
Okay.
Plus, you should decide on a meeting point in case your family gets separated.
Well, that sounds like a detailed plan, definitely.
Oh, that's not all. You never know what weather conditions you might encounter, so packing a rain poncho, a jacket, and something to start a fire with could be very useful.
Like matches?
Matches? You drop those in a puddle of water and you're toast. You need to pack at least 3 forms of fire starter. A magnifying glass, a high-quality lighter, and waterproof matches.
Well, I never thought about those either. So what do you do if you have small kids? They'd probably go stir-crazy under such conditions.
You're exactly right. So a little extra preparation for them is needed. If you have to evacuate to a shelter to wait out a disaster, kids soon will be bored out of their minds. So you have to pack small card games, paper, or something like pencils and crayons to draw with.
You know, preparing a 72-hour kit makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but most people think about it after it is too late.
All right. So let's go. This is kind of interesting, right? Let's go. The man mentioned like 5 different type of disasters, except for
Power failure.
power failure.
Tornado.
No, tornado, except
Tornado.
tornado.
Are you sure?
Tornado.
Or maybe a snowstorm? So 1, 2, or 3. Let's go with 3.
I
don't know.
remember listen snowstorm.
Okay.
Snowstorm, yes.
Okay, maybe a snowstorm. It wasn't the audio, probably. Power failure. What about
Yes.
power failure?
He mentioned.
He mentioned?
Mention, yes.
So he maybe tornado
Tornado.
then. Let's go with tornado.
Tornado.
Let's see. Correct. All right. Very good. Now, he didn't mention power failure. He mentioned power outage, but it's the same thing. Power outage or power failure is the same thing. So basically that's it. What did he say about water?
Having a water filter to clean water can be helpful.
Do you agree with this one? Jansen said it's
Yes,
number 2.
yes,
Yes.
having a water
Having a
filter,
water.
yes.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Very good. Very good. Why it's an important point about food? What is an important point about food according to what you heard in the audio?
For me, was packing sweet in unwise for health reasons.
Packing sweets is unwise for health reasons. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused, but I don't understand the part of health reasons. Yes.
All right. What about the others?
Packing sweets.
Packing sweets is unwise. All
Buying
right, let's
easy
try
to
that one. Let's click on it. Oh, it was number
buying
2.
Teacher,
Right.
what is the meaning unwise of the
Keep it
unwise?
Wise is like the opposite of wise. So packing sweets no es tan sabio for health reasons. All right. It's not unwise. It's unwise for unhealth reason. Now, how do you say, guys? I'm gonna teach you an idiom. Maybe it's not part of the lesson, but I'm gonna teach this one. How do you say estoy de acuerdo con Jensen? Sin decir I agree with Jensen. So how do you say estoy de acuerdo con él o ella? Any idea? Let me teach you one.
I
Go along with Jensen's opinion. I go along with. Estar de acuerdo con. So I go along with Jensen's opinion. I go along with Ivania's opinion. All right. I go along with the class opinion. All right. Go along with estar de acuerdo con. All right. Let's continue with the next one. According to the woman, because it's singular, according to the woman, what is the picture she has of a shelter?
I'm not sure in this one, but I'm gonna select that is a very overcrowded and dirty.
Overcrowded and dirty?
Overcrowded.
Do you go along with his opinion? Yeah? You say yes? You say no? Let's click on any other opinion. Should I click on it?
No, I go along with.
You go along with it?
I don't know
okay.
who says.
Let's see. Okay, very good. It's an overcrowded and dirty. All right. Good. People with small children should
Be prepared with basic art supplies.
Supplies. Let's check on that one. Pretty cool. All right. So we just missed one of them. I think it was number 2. All right. So let's go. Let's continue with this one. Idiom. Let's see. Please help me. Wendy. Let's go, Wendy.
Okay. Paciencia is waiting thing.
Okay. Patience is wearing thing. What is the phrase?
Stop talking. Get version.
Uh-huh.
My
Se me agota la
parents
paciencia.
is waiting thing.
All right. So please stop talking gibberish. My patience is wearing thin. So I heard something like, can you give me the explanation for that one?
Se me agota la paciencia.
Exactly. Like in Spanish we say, se me está acabando la paciencia, right? Se me está agotando la paciencia. My patience is wearing thin. All right. So stop talking gibberish. Do you know what's gibberish?
No.
No?
Tonterías.
Gibberish is nonsense. So stop talking nonsenses. Deja de hablar cosas sin sentido, like gibberish. So stop talking gibberish. My patience is wearing thin. All right. So that's a one for tonight. Okay, guys, let's go. Correction of mistakes. I know that you love these exercises. All right. All right, Ivania. Ivania loves this exercise. You know, when you have to correct the mistakes, you have 10 sentences. All right. And in groups, you're going to find the errors. They are pretty easy. I know they are. All right. So let's see if we can find that mistakes. Give me just 1 second. All right. I am going to send this one to the group. Just give me 1 moment. There we go.
In the past, this exercise and the passive voice.
Probably. Probably. No. They are not about passive voice, Ivania. Don't worry. Maybe one sentence is about passive voice. Maybe. The rest is just about different things. All right. Okay. The exercise isn't what's up right now. Let me recreate the groups right now one more time. And let's go. Let's go. 10 minutes. Let's go for it. I will be monitoring that everybody is working. Let's go to the rooms. Let's go to the breakout rooms. See you there. See you in the breakout rooms.
Hello.
Hello, Wendy. Hello, Francisco. Hello, Fatima. Hello, Edwin.
So, okay. Just seven.
Okay. Okay.
Vamos a
Anyway,
corregir.
you share the screen.
I share.
¿Quién compartirá?
Wendy.
No, but
Okay.
just English. Are you?
Where
I am sorry.
the man live?
Yes, the police asked where the man lived.
I don't have space.
I like your browser
What? Sorry.
I like your browser.
Ah, because I'm a teacher, I need a good. Bueno, I have a Chrome, but it's good. Next, the boy over there looks exactly as
Number-
my younger brother.
Number one, it's incorrect.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Bad beginning.
Because why you broke my dreams every single
The
time?
police ask.
But the error is minimum. It's a very tiny error.
Maybe in the order.
No. Everything is
No?
good. No. It's good. There's one letter missing.
The police asked where the man is living.
No.
Live.
Where
Lived. Because
lived.
exactly. Because the original sentence is in past.
Okay.
Lived.
Okay.
All right. It's in past. All right. There we go. Let's continue.
Okay.
Oh.
The auxiliary.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. The police asked where the man lived.
The teacher could tell us the answer.
Welcome, teacher.
Probably not. All I can tell you is that number one is incorrect.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You play with my mind.
No, why?
Yes.
But the error is super small. Super small. The sentence is good. Look at the tense. El tiempo verbal. Look at the tense. Where the police...
Where the man
Where
lived.
does the man live?
The man
Where?
Lived con D al final.
Exactly. It's regular. It's simple past. Perfect. Now you have the good
Yes.
one. Yep. Very good. Let's continue.
Okay. The boy over there.
Okay.
Police ask where the man lives.
Without the second, the boy over there looks exactly as my younger brothers. My younger brother.
Exactly.
They are looks exactly as my younger brother.
Something else. I think it's like the boy over there looks exactly like my little
Yeah.
brother. My
Yeah,
younger brother.
that's exactly my young brother.
Like
Like
La 16, creo que podría ser the guy. The guy over there looks exactly as my younger brother.
¿Cómo?
Porque the guy, porque yo creo que está bien todo, pero no sé si como el guy, porque boy sería el muchacho, el guy sería el chico, o no sé.
Sí, después el chico. Chico, el joven.
In Portugal.
I lived as the first one.
For more than 30 years.
30
Okay,
years.
and past.
Okay, because if yo vivo en Portugal por más de 30 años.
Viví.
I live in Portugal.
More than years. Okay.
For one, the doctor gave me a recipe for antibiotic. Antibiotic. I don't know. Recipe. Well, in a call center, receipt is like recibo de pago. I don't know if that is the correct word.
Yes, it's the correct.
Yes, es receta.
But receta no
Gives me, because it's third person in singular. The doctor
Yes,
gives me. Okay.
Gives me. Can I write the simple past in third person?
Oh, no.
No, we cannot do that. So let's see, what's the error? The doctor gave me a receipt for antibiotics. So what is the error?
The doctor gave me.
How is the correct pronunciation in English for receta médica?
All right. That is the error. So how do you say receta médica? You don't say receipt. Receipt is un recibo, right?
Recibo.
Exactly. So you don't say receipt. How do you say receta médica?
Prescription.
Perfect. Yeah. So you need to change receipt for prescription. The doctor gave me a prescription for antibiotics. Excellent. Very good. Very good, Jessica.
Hey, the doctor gave me a receipt for antibiotics.
Use.
In the second one is maybe looks exactly like my younger brother. Without the boy over there looks exactly like my younger brother.
We need a preposition here.
Who was
Who was the one that took my money?
my mom?
Yes.
Was taking money.
Here the end was missing.
This an experience make me.
In this one, I already wrote the N.
Who was taking?
He is unexperienced mechanic.
It's okay. was laying in the sun smoking a cigarette. He was laying smoking a cigarette in the sun. Okay.
And this one, what do you say? Sorry.
I don't know. I think he was laying smoking a cigarette in the sun.
He was smoking a cigarette.
How the
Laying
in the sun.
in the sun. The scissors is being
The scissor is very sharp.
No. The answer is the excisors or
I think it's hard.
Scissors are very sharp. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that sentence correct? Whom was took my money? Whom was took my money?
For me, it's not.
It's not
Or
correct.
take.
Number one, the sentence is in past. All right. Number one, it's in past. So, whom was my money?
Si pienso
It's
en español, está traducido ¿quién tomó mi dinero? Y si ya lo traduzco de español a inglés, who took my money?
Who took my money? That's it. Who took my money?
Because if we are using was, the next verb is, I don't know if necessary be an
ing. It's in gerund. That's correct. So
without M. Who,
exactly.
Who.
Exactly. Who took my money? Very good. All right. Nice, nice.
Or you don't use play, you use match or game.
Match. At the end of the match.
At the end of the match or at the end of the game.
At the end of the game.
O si agregamos, si agregamos la coma, the plate, coma. Coma, ¿cómo se dice, teacher? Coma en inglés.
Coma. Yep.
Play, comma, the spectator applauded for at the last 5 minutes.
The spectators applauded for at least 5 minutes. At the end of the
At the end of the game? No. Play is good.
Play is good.
Yeah. Play is good. Now, What is a play? To start with, what is a play?
¿Una jugada o algo?
No.
Yeah.
No. In this one, a play is a obra de
Ah,
teatro.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Obra de teatro,
Yes,
right? Like
yes.
Romeo and Juliet. That's a play.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right?
At
Okay.
the end of the
Excellent.
play, the spectators
All right.
attended for at least 5 minutes.
Spectre.
At the end of the play, the spectators
Applaud.
Pluto.
Yep. At the end of the play, the spectators applauded for at least 5 minutes. So what's the error? The error is in the name spectators. Spectators. A la gente que va a una play no se le llama spectators. Tiene otro nombre. Let's go for it. Let's figure it out.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Name of the play.
Algo así como de assistance? Or
The audience. Audience.
audience?
Good,
Yeah.
good. The audience. Very good, very good.
Audience.
Susana, what group were you you were with?
Teacher, I think with Hispania, Salvador.
All right.
Yes.
Excellent. So you were with group number 3. All
Yes,
right.
teacher. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. So let's see. Let's begin in the meantime. Number 15, what is the error? Who can tell me what is the error in number 15?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead.
Police ask where the man lived.
All right. Where the man lived. Very good. Remember, this is like embedded questions, indirect questions, right? Very good. This is part of the exam for Wednesday. Okay, so get ready. Number 16. What is the error for number 16? And anybody else? What is the error in number 16?
Change as for like.
Okay, nice. Like instead of as. Good, very good. Let's continue with number 17. What is the error? What is the correction?
The verb is in past, live.
Okay. I lived
In Portugal.
for more than 30 years. Okay. Do you have any other option? Anybody else?
Yes,
All right.
I have been living in Portugal.
I have been living. Good. Any other option?
I have a live.
I have lived. Very good. All right. So in this one, you had 3 options. Very good. Let's continue with number 18. This is super easy. Let's go. Anybody, let's go.
Prescription.
All right.
Prescription.
Prescription. All right. The prescription instead of receipt. Receipt is totally different. Receipt. Okay. Let's continue with 19.
Summary.
All right. Summarize.
Summarize.
Good. Instead of resume, this is different context, different meaning. All right. Number 20. At the end of the play.
Change play for game.
Oh, play for game. Let's see.
We just place a comma.
Oh, that's 2 opinions, 2 different opinions, okay? Play, comma.
You have to change spectators for audience.
All right. Audience. This is the error. All right. Play is good because play is obra de teatro. So play is good. All right. And at the end of the play, comma, maybe the spectators applauded for at least 5 minutes. All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
What is the difference between audience and spectator?
A spectator.
Spectator.
Yeah. An spectator is someone who is watching something randomly. For example, if a car accident happens and you are watching the car accident, you are an spectator, right, of the accident. But if you are in the stadium or in a cinema watching something, you are part of the audience.
Can we use crowd instead of audience?
The crowd, yeah, it would be good for a stadium. Like, oh, the crowd stood up, right? But if you're in a cinema, like in a theater, it's the audience. Yeah, it depends. Every word with each, that's what we call collocation, right? For each word for a specific context. All right. Now this one, okay, thank you, Jensen, for the question. Now number 21 was very easy.
Did.
What's the question?
Who took
Was
my money?
Yeah.
Who took my money?
Who took my money? Who took my money? All right, so this is incorrect. All right. Yes.
Y ahí no podría ser did. Who did take?
Yes, that is another formal way to say that. Who did take my I'm sorry. Who Who did take my money? That's another, but this is too formal, right? But it's good.
¿Y por qué con who? ¿Y por qué con who, teacher? ¿Por qué con who se utiliza el verbo en pasado para hacer la pregunta? Sí, siempre tiene que ir un auxiliar. Digo.
No, because in this one, the context is who was take my money. If you put the verb in present, Francisco, it doesn't make sense. ¿Quién toma mi dinero? Right? So it doesn't make sense. So you need a simple past. Who took my money? ¿Quién agarró mi dinero?
Pero ya lo de la estructura, teacher, cuando hacemos una pregunta, siempre debe ir un auxiliar, entonces.
No, really. Not really. The auxiliary, this one is formal. This is informal. ¿Cuál es la correcta? ¿Cuál es la correcta? Ambas. Both. For example, let me give you another example. If I say, Francisco, where did you go? Where did you go? All right. All right. Or I can say, hey, Francisco, where you went? Where you went?
Entonces uno es informal y otro es
exactly. Exactly. But this is good and this is good.
Eso no lo sabía.
Yep. They both are good. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's continue with number 22. He's an unexperienced mechanic.
The article EAM. Article AM.
Is inexperience.
AN?
Yes. No.
No.
Inexperience.
Inexperience.
All right. So what is the correct one?
Inexperienced.
Inexperienced. Oh, inexperienced. All right. This is the incorrect one. Nice. Number 23. He was lying in the sun, smoking a cigarette.
I'm smoking.
Come again?
He was smoking. Cigarette.
What is the error?
Just remove the A because smoking cigarette.
All right. That's the error. Very good. So the correct one is lying. Lying. All right. Very good. Next, the scissors is very sharp. Awesome. Very good. It's R. The police has arrested the suspect.
Have.
Huh?
Have.
Had?
Have.
Oh, have? Correct. The police have arrested the suspect. All right, guys. Super good. Nice, nice. Let me clear this one. Let me stop sharing right now. Okay. We are going to do another activity in groups. Okay. We are going to watch a video. All right, I'm gonna mute. Okay. So we are going to watch a video right now, and you're going to answer some questions. All right. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me share this one. Okay. In groups, let's talk about this. What is a safety program to prevent accidents in the workplace? What is a safety program? What do you think about it? Do you have a safety program at work?
No.
Safety program? You do?
No.
No? All right. Now, number 2. What is a situationist? What is that? Anybody?
It's important, teacher, for prevention accident is
to
the
prevent,
to prevent
ac-
accident.
exactly, exactly. So, the safety programs and the situational awareness is basically the same thing. They are designed to prevent accidents at work. Okay, now I need your opinion. I need examples of rules that we can implement in our workplace to prevent accidents. Think about your workplace. All right. Now tell me, I need 5 in total. So right now we have 23 people connected. We can do this very quickly. Can you tell me 5 examples of rules that we can apply in the workplace in order to prevent accidents?
Well, in my job, we have the rule we can run in the pasillo.
Number 1, perfect, Jensen. That's a very good one. Do not run in the hall. All right, not running in the hall. Very good. That was a clear one. Danilo?
Follow the instruction on the walks.
Follow the instructions, follow the signs on the wall. Very good. Number 1, do not run in the halls. Number 2, follow the instructions on the wall. Number 3?
Implementation the policies, the instruction for the do all employees.
Okay, now give me a concise example, like the one Jensen gave me and the one Danilo gave me. Give me a precise example.
In
there need to be signs.
I'm sorry? Salvador?
There need to be signs. Señales.
The signs, yeah,
The
is
sign.
the one that, yeah, is the ones Danilo said. Yeah, be careful of the signs. Do not run, okay? Eric?
In the parking, you don't exceed the 10 kilometers.
Okay, do not speed, like no speeding in the parking lot. Very good. Another, number 4.
In my job, teacher, there is a sign that said, do not smoke near the gas
Perfect.
tank, or no sé cómo se dice tank.
Yeah, tank. Yeah, very good. Do not, no smoking near the gas tank. That's a very good one. Let's finish with another one. Let's see, one more.
I guess.
Okay, Katie, and then Diego. Let's go, Katie.
Use correctly personal protection equipment.
Exactly, especially if you work in a very big company with heavy machines and all that. Use the protection material, protection equipment. Very good, nice. And Diego, mira.
Shut down all your equipment after using it.
Perfect. Excellent. Put everything away after you use them. Okay, that's very good. Now, let me ask you, do you think that if you fail to follow any of this, it can cost money to your company?
Yeah.
What could happen? What could happen if you have an accident in the company? Maybe in El Salvador, you cannot sue companies. Do you or can you sue? ¿Saben qué es sue? No? Demandar. Maybe in El Salvador, we cannot sue the companies. Maybe, I'm not sure. But in the States, you can sue companies if you fail in any of these ones. If you fall to the floor, you can sue the company. If you do this wrong, you can sue the company, right? For any accident. Now, I'm gonna give you time for this one. I'm gonna give you, let's see, 7 minutes. I am going to create 4 groups right now, the same groups, okay? And in 5 to 7 minutes, you are going to investigate 5 of the most, how can I call this one? Of the most important sus to the companies, demandas that companies had, all right? So let's see, let me share this one. Okay, this one. Look at this. 5 companies that got risk run and paid the price. Okay, these companies, they failed to follow the safety procedures and they ended up paying money. Okay, so we have number 1, Diego Mira, can you read the companies?
Merlin Attraction Operations, ConocoPhillips, Crystal Pigment UK, Tata Steel, and Footless Productions.
Footless Production. Okay, so I am going to send you this one right now, and you are going to search the internet, and you're going to tell me what happened in these companies that they ended up paying money. What is the accident that happened in the company that they paid a lot of money to people? All right.
In the El Salvador.
No,
in
we
the El
don't
Salvador
have any.
record batteries, teacher.
Yeah,
For
but we don't
accident
have
in
those
Zacateco
here,
Lucas.
regretfully, right? So let me create 5 groups. Give me 1 second. All right. So I am going to create the groups and I am going to send the picture to WhatsApp. Give me just 1 second. And this is going to be the last activity for tonight. All right, just give me 1 moment. There we go. I am sending it right now. Very good. So group number 1, Claudia, Jemima, Jensen, Jessica, Wendy. Group number 2, Danilo. Group number 1, it's going to be company number 1, okay? Group number 2, Danilo, Ivania, Jessica, Fernando, Jocelyn. Group number 3, Diego, Mira, Eric, Francisco, Monica, and Ronnie. Group number 4, Jennifer, Katie, Laura, and Monica. And group number 5, it's Edwin, Fatima, Salvador, and Susana. All right. Just look for the company. Group number 1, company number 1, and so on. All right. Let's go. 10 minutes. No more. No, 7 minutes. No more than that. All right. Let's go. Look for the info quickly. You got the invitation, Ivania? Yep.
No, yeah.
No se va a morir pronto.
It's better.
Yeah, much better. All right, let me check. Merlin Attraction Operation.
Berlin.
Let me search about this. Merlin. Why Merlin? Merlin.
Berlin.
Oh my gosh.
ConocoPhillips.
Coconut?
No, ConocoPhillips.
Conoco.
Yeah,
Like this? Ah, okay.
yes,
ConocoPhillips.
sure.
Like this? Shoes?
Yes, I think, yes.
Shoes. What can we use? Okay. It's a ConocoPhillips shoes state of Alaska involved in dispute with another oil companies. Shall we writing or only speak?
Only speak.
Okay. The Alaska largest soil produce is suing the state in dispute with another oil companies that plans to develop in a giant North Pole prospect. Coconut Alaska failed the lawsuit in Anchorage
Guys, I
Superior.
found I
Huh?
found the accident. One accident from 2006 led to the death of one worker and injuries for more. It occurred at the Coconut Phillips refinery when the roof over a storage tank collapsed unexpectedly.
That's a good one. That's a very good one. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you see the link? Can you send me the link?
Okay. Okay.
The first one dies as we read, but
He died several days later. His colleague was covered by the
Yeah.
vapor.
Here. But what is the other? But it happened twice, but because it says the following year, so they did it twice.
Oh,
There was
Ese fue
another
en 2000.
uncontrolled release, yeah.
a release of toxic vapor.
It's not one time.
Ah, mira, dice, the I, the HSE's investigation found that Crystal had poorly managed the design and installation of fabricate plates to seal the vessel.
Ah, tenían una mala administración del diseño de las instalaciones de de las plantas o la capacidad instalada o de la planta de la fábrica o de la fábrica.
The
No,
plates were incompatible.
los sellos del contenedor estaban mal hechos.
Yeah.
¿A dónde dice eso?
The seal, the vessel.
The seal, the
ujú.
vessel.
La
Ajá.
instalación de fábrica, el diseño, la instalación de fábrica, place, the seal, the base.
Yeah.
Antes. Carry out the claim process.
Yeah. They have to pay 2.4 million.
But this was the main reason why they gave them a suit for pollution.
and
Yes,
has housing illness for residents.
the other, because this they use polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons are generated primarily during the incomplete burning of organic materials like coal, oil, and gas.
Teacher, in the moment, all team investigation.
All right. You finished?
The company is Britannic. Britannic.
It's a British. It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
British
British.
company.
It's
All
a
right.
British. The
All right.
host company is Walt Disney.
Okay. But do you know what happened? Do you know what happened with the accident? Yeah. Let's find it out. Let's find it out together. Let's go to the main room, okay? All right. Okay, let's begin. Who can tell me what happened with the Merlin Attractions operations? What happened with them?
Hey, teacher. Let me check. It was a crash in let me check the number of the Smiley roller coaster.
Exactly.
And they pay 5 million for
Pounds.
the shoe.
Exactly. Imagine that. There was a small crash between two rides, two trains, I think, and they had to pay like 5 million pounds for the suit. All right. Nice. It was a very small accident, but cost a lot of money. Thank
I
you,
would like to
Jensen.
suffer a accident like this and earn $5 million.
Yep. Imagine that. All right. So what happened with ConocoPhillips? What happened with that company, with ConocoPhillips?
This company have many errors, many accidents.
Can you tell me one of them?
Yes, one it's stay okay. 2006 led to the death of the one workers and injuries for 4 more and occurred in ConocoPhillips refinery when the roof storage tank collapsed unexpectedly.
Exactly. All right. So the thing collapsed and that caused injuries on the people, right? And they had to pay for that. All of this because they were not following the correct safety procedures and they ended up paying money to the people. All right. So tell me what happened with the next Crystal Pigment UK. What happened with them?
Only God's know, teacher. Sorry. It was a global chemical company that with bad practice, they killed one of these employees and seriously hurt another. It was in March and 2010. However, the companies did not learn the lesson, and 1 year later, in 2011, they do it again. So the company had to pay 2.4 million pounds to the accident.
Imagine. All right. Thank you, Eric, for talking about Crystal Pigment, UK. All right, another terrible accident. All right, what about Tata Steel? What happened with Tata Steel? Who found information about it?
Tata Steel is responsible for pollution near Amsterdam has caused illnesses for residents.
All right. And in, I think like they had to pay like $1.98 million because one of their employees suffered a terrible accident in the company as well. So that's another good example of not following the correct safety procedures, right? Thank you, Monica. And let's finish with foodless production. What happened here? Who can tell me about foodless production?
Foodless production is a British company.
All right.
The development field started.
All right.
The accident for actor Nace Ford.
Harrison Ford?
Yes, Harrison Ford. The unfortunately is ¿cómo se dice? Poco, teacher.
Poco, like
Poco
little?
daño.
Oh, a small damage.
It's small damage. However, the lowest or multa is
fine. Multa, fine.
Fines $2 million.
All right, that's correct. Because in the middle of the production, Harrison Ford broke his leg, dislocated his ankle, and suffered deep lacerations while rehearsing for the movie. So they ended up paying a lot of money to like $1.6 million in money.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Correct. That's correct. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. Let's stop for a moment. I'm gonna switch to Spanish. Bye, guys. 2 minutos. Nos quedan. El día de mañana ya saben la dinámica, right? Empezamos, por eso mandé el orden de los grupos. Así como están en ese orden, así van a empezar. Del 1 al 4. ¿Ok? Ya saben el tema que van a presentar. Espero que como se hayan organizado estén todos a esa misma hora para que no haya dilación de que es que uno no está, que falta uno, que todos se hayan preparado. Si hay alguien que no va a estar por, no sé, X razón, pues saltan esa parte o alguien más se prepara con esa parte para que no quede, que we cannot skip the part, right? Que no quede en el aire, like that, right? And that's it, all right?
I have a question.
Sure.
El foro se lo podemos enviar en un archivo Word.
PDF, a PDF or a Word document. Tienen hasta las 12 de esta noche. A las 12:01 ya no. All right? Okay. Very good, guys. So thank you again for being here, guys. 2 días. Please be on time. Please be on time. Tomorrow and Wednesday. And that's it. All right?
Teacher,
so thank you.
Teacher. Sorry,
Yes.
Teacher, y no sé si será posible que nos brinde un update a este momento de cómo vamos.
Yep. Ya lo voy a terminar. ¿Ok?
Ok,
Y
teacher,
te
thank
los
you.
mando. Se los
Gracias.
voy a mandar al privado para que vean cada uno de sus notas, ¿ok?
Ok, teacher,
All
thanks.
right. Excellent.
Last question. Do you have any
Yep.
information about en enero si vamos a tener, o sea, qué va a pasar con Insafor o algo, o todavía estamos sin nada?
Tengo entendido que el INCAF se reunió esta semana con Insafor para hacer el takeover del company. So, vamos a ver qué surge en estos días. All right. Pero creo que la reunión del INCAF con Insafor fue en esta semana, la semana pasada, perdón. Y está en esa transición ya efectiva. All right. Así que vamos a esperar todavía a ver qué surge de esa reunión con los directivos de ambas instituciones. All right. Perfect.
All right,
Okay,
teacher.
guys. Les agradezco siempre por su esfuerzo estar aquí. Vamos a descansar and see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right.
It's not
Bye.
big,
Have a
big
good
teacher.
one. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Eric.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.